Hey, hockey fans. What's up? It's Patrick Strawn, along with the voice himself, Rhett McGibbon, and I know what you're thinking. It's your favorite time of the week because we have another hockey segment of matchup previews for you. And Rhett, let's talk a little bit first about the cardigan. This is nice.
Thank you.
Almost as nice as those 2 wins the Flames got against their rivals, the Seawolves. And talk a little bit about that. Like, how impressive was it for the Flames not only to bounce back after those losses against Adrian, to be able to come back home, as you said, get that home cooking, and then be able to cook up 2 victories?
Yeah, it was huge for that team in the sense that you come in, you've lost back-to-back games. You want to get back on the winning track. You're playing against your rival, a team that always seems to have bad blood with you, no matter the case, no matter the personnel. And you come out and have a couple of huge performances from your goaltender, Cole Burak. He was huge that weekend. And then Cole Gamer, boy, he got he ate something right. I don't know what it was on Saturday night, but 4 goals for him, an impressive showing. So the Flames came out and played some really solid hockey. I thought they were defensively sound, and the power play started to look really good too.
Yeah, you just touched on it a little bit, but yeah, let's talk a little bit about the impressive numbers from some of your big guys. I mean, Thompson with a goal and 2 assists, Quinn Ryan 3 assists on Saturday, Cole Gamer, you just touched on it, 4 goals and 1 assist, and then Cole Burak, I think, really stole the show this weekend, kind of getting back to that form that won him the ESCHL tournament MVP last year.
Yeah, Cole was square to the shooter throughout the night, and he played the puck well, except for the first night. He had 1 little miscue, but after that, he was a clean slate for him. And I think a big thing was he just didn't try to do too much. I think he just kind of let the play come to him, and like I said, he really focused on his positioning, and a lot of shots were going into his chest, and then he had that one just amazing save
he did.
at the end of game two on Slevin. He just falling back, and when you're in the zone, kids, you're in the zone. And he was able to get the glove on it, and everybody, even Slevin, threw his head in the air, and I think gave him a tap on the pads for that save. So it's good to see your elite goaltender in the ACHA back into form, and like we said, your big guys are producing. Thompson, was good to see him get on the score sheet with a couple, and you started to see the confidence grow in his game as well. He was willing to shoot a little bit quicker right off the bat, not trying to pick the perfect spot, but just get the puck on net, and good things were happening for him.
And now talk a little bit about, because Flames really do control their own destiny. I know that almost wraps up their home slate against the ESCHL opponents, but now they're going to have to go on the road. You're going to have to battle New York, who you were able to take 2 at home, but you were able to take 2 and blow out wins. You blew out Syracuse. You got to now go up to the Orange and play them, and then you don't think the Seawolves are going to forget about what you did on Saturday. So talk a little bit about the Flames do control their own destiny when it comes to repeating, but it's not going to be an easy road for them.
No, whenever you're on the road and the home team has last change and they're putting up their top defensive pairing against you, it's going to be much tougher, like you said. But I think the Flames, where they have gotten to and kind of rounded into form at this point, they're in good shape. As long as they play smart, and we always talk about Liberty Hockey, staying out of the box, that's the big key for them. They'll be fine. And the power play has gotten clicking. It's been better. And Garrett Nelson coming back for game 2 is huge. He's just so key on the team's breakouts and ability to enter the zone on the power play, and just the way he handles the puck and it finds open lanes for others, because they have to respect his shot from up top. And then he can dish it off, and either Quinn can find, whether it be Gammer in the corner or Thompson there in the slot area. Garrett Nelson's a real big key on that power play. So if he can stay healthy, that's a huge thing. They're going to be just fine. Like you said, they're not probably going to win every game on the road, and they shouldn't. It's hard to go perfect against tough teams like that in the ESCHL, but they're in good shape to go and do well.
And now they're trying to kind of get on the other side of a series that they have coming up against Ohio Bobcats. It's been not just 1 year, but 4 straight years. The Bobcats have come in and made the LIC look like it was their home barn now. So what is something that not you only expect from this game between the Flames and Bobcats, but also something that the Flames need to do to be able to not only try to take 1 away from them, but even more so be able to win this weekend series?
It's going to be a tough road. One thing about Ohio, they may not always be the most skilled team that comes in here, but I would say they're probably the most prepared. They do a great job with their video, and they know what you're going to do before you know what you're going to do, basically. They know your breakout, your power play, your PK, so they're well established. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Flames perhaps threw a few wrinkles in their game plan throughout the week in practice. And like we talked about again, staying out of the box will be a big thing. And then being able to get offensive zone time 5-on-5 and not turning pucks over in the neutral zone, because their counterattack is strong. So if you can get the puck in deep, whether it be skating it in with clean zone entries or a little chip and chase action, and just stay away from allowing them to have transition offense on your defense, you will do well. I'm not saying you're going to win, because they're a really good hockey team, but at the same time, you're at least going to be right in there. You're going to compete, and it's going to be a close, hard-fought battle right to the very end.
Well, you're definitely going to see two of the nation's best come into town when the Bobcats do battle with the Flames. Not only is it a top 10 matchup, but it's also a top 10 matchup as far as two of the top 10 offenses come into display, as we're probably going to see a lot of goals and maybe a high-scoring affair. So make sure to tune in for that, 7 o'clock. Rhett McGibbon and myself will be on the call. But in the meantime, as always, make sure to follow the Flames on Twitter, Instagram, or even on Facebook. You know you want to. You got to get your daily dose of the Flames. But for Rhett McGibbon, I'm Patrick Strong.